Whether it's picking up the next passenger or rushing to deliver takeaway to a hungry customer, all over the world we simply tap and they'll be there. James Farah is an Uber driver in London. He's worked for the company since 2014.
I wanted to have the flexibility of being able to work when I could and when I chose to, which could be different at different times.
He's just one of millions of workers in the UK who are classified as self-employed and working in what's become known as the gig economy. It's freelance-style work on short-term contracts with the appeal of flexible working hours.
What happens if you want to take a sick day, for example?
Well, you don't take sick days, you don't get sick, you can't afford to be sick, and you've got no security if you get sick in the gig economy.
With the rise in mobile apps, it means getting things done is just a tap away. I can have a car here within 5 minutes. I can order food from my favourite restaurant and have a cyclist deliver it to me. I can hire a cleaner. I can even get someone to fix something around the house. But with this increase in services at your fingertip, it means that more workers are now relying on people picking up their smartphones to get paid. Uber and food delivery service Deliveroo are just two of many companies in the UK that offer their workers this kind of employment. Last year, Farah won a landmark employment tribunal case along with 19 other drivers. They argued they aren't working for themselves but for Uber and therefore are entitled to standard workers' rights like the minimum wage, sick pay and paid holidays.
Our legal structures, our conception of law has stood up very well to these business models. But what Uber and some of these other gig economy platform operators want is they want to ascend into the cloud and leave the responsibilities with us on the ground. And unfortunately, that is just against the law.
Both Uber and Deliveroo say they welcome the opportunity to clarify the legal status of people who work for them. This gig-style employment is growing fast and isn't going away. Already 15% of the UK workforce is employed this way, and that number grew by 26% in 2016. UK employment levels are at record highs, and while it looks good on paper, the New Economics Foundation says many of the jobs aren't well paying, stable, or even wanted by workers.
They're not doing those jobs because they're picking them over ones that are much better, right? They're doing them because those are the only jobs that are available to them. And so whilst we have seen kind of good jobs growth in the UK over the kind of past few years, and it's been one of the successes, actually the connection with wages has kind of broken down between unemployment and wages. Like, it hasn't led to an increase in wage growth, and that's a big problem.
If these business models cannot succeed by paying the minimum wage, then I would argue these are not viable business models anyway.
It's a long road ahead for Farah. Uber is appealing the judgment and he's back in court at the end of September. Before then, he's also taking his family on holiday, and that means he won't be paid a single cent from Uber for 2 weeks. Gregory, TRT World, London.